On to our NFL preseason power rankings. Y'all want me to start from the top or the bottom? What's more climatic? Lord have mercy, help me. What's more climatic? Is climatic a word, chat? It can't be. No, because it's anticlimactic. You know what? Starting at the bottom at number 10, we have and yes, we're locked in on the phone. We have our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't think the defense got much better, and that was their downfall last year. But the way they're bringing in new offensive pieces, I think the run game is going to be there. They did lose their what their offensive coordinator. They did lose their offensive coordinator, which could take a hit on them. But I just feel like with Baker, you got Mike Evans back, Chris Godwin's coming back. You got a lot of your young guy. You drafted another wide receiver. I feel like the offense is going to look absolutely ridiculous, and I feel like they could have a shootout with anyone last year. If that defense is anywhere near better and not worse, I think they're going to win the division again, which is, I think that division's a toss-up between the Falcons and the Bucs, so I'm going to keep it 100% real with you. At number 9, they seem kind of low because I really have this team winning their division, but y'all know how power rankings work. You move up, you move down. We'll update it all the way through the year. At number 9, we have the L.A. drumroll. The L.A. Chargers. The Rams, I'm going to let y'all know, didn't make this list. The Rams did not make this list. I think the Chargers defense is solid. And what I think about the Chargers is their offense finally getting a full year. Well, I guess they had a full offseason last season, but they're going into their second year with their head coach. You got Justin Herbert, who, by the way, needs to prove it this year in playoffs, or is Justin Herbert one of the biggest busts at quarterback over the last few years? Shout out Trevor Lawrence. No, I think the Jags are going to be great this year. I think the Jags are going to be great. But Justin Herbert does need to go out there and prove he can win some playoff games. I think he's a great quarterback. I think the run game is there. You go and get Najee Harris, who is going to be a more healthy version of J.K. Dobbins. You got your young rookie over there who I think is going to eat. You go back, you get Mike Williams again. We'll see if he can finish a complete season. Ladd McConkey going into it. Ladd McConkey going in. I don't know why I feel like I have to say his name with like an Australian accent. Going into his second year, you got better in places you needed to get better in. Now, can you put it all together? They won 11 games last year. I can see them winning the division. Chiefs fans, I am sorry, okay? I am sorry. I can see it happening. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Only time will tell. At number 8, we have the Houston Texans. Now, their O-line, it kind of got worse. It got worse, but it got younger. Like, they're building for the long haul now, which I think is a good idea. Last year, they kind of tried to go and get a ring. It didn't work out. Diggs got hurt. Tank Dell got hurt. Your offense kind of fell apart after that. Your defense, when Azeez Al-Shaair got suspended, it kind of went downhill, unfortunately. So I think there's a lot the Texans can improve on. I think they're making really good moves right now. I don't think they're going to get worse. I think they're going to stay about the same, maybe get better. Maybe they make it to the conference champ. Do we see the Texans competing with the Bills? Do we see the Texans competing with the Ravens? Do we see the Texans? I love the Chiefs. I just feel like the Chiefs are going to be down bad this year. Not down bad, but I feel like they're going to. How many one possession games did they win last year? If that happens twice in a row, they need to stay healthy, right? Their wide receiver, and you know what's crazy is everyone hates on Patrick. Patrick Mahomes had his worst year ever last year. He was missing wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, running back 1. What did y'all want? If you take away CJ Stroud, well, I guess you did take away his wide receiver. Well, you took away his wide receiver 2 and 3. If you go and you take away 99.99999999% of quarterbacks, wide receivers 1, 2, and 3. Well, 1 and 2, and then their running back 1, they're cooked. They're done. It's over. The season's done. You're done. Patrick Mahomes went to a Super Bowl in that situation. I'm just throwing that out there. But the Texans are at number 8. At number 7, we have the Denver Broncos. I can't remember where we had them finish at the end of last year. Their one downfall last year, they have got astronomically better at, especially if J.K. Dobbins can stay healthy. If Dobbins can go out there and stay healthy, if R.J. Harvey shows up, if they have a run game, if sophomore Bo Nix doesn't have to throw the rock 35 plus times a game, 40 times a game, the Broncos are going to be a force. Their defense got better. Their offense got better. And I think they are poised to compete for this division. What is this, the AFC West? The AFC West might be the best division in football right now. I'm going to keep it real with you. Might be the best division in football right now. Will Bo Nix have a sophomore slump? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think the coaching he has and the team he has, I feel like he's going to stay on pace to just keep going up. At number 6, we have the Detroit Lions. Now, people are, why don't you have them number 1? Why don't you have them number 2? They got bounced by a rookie quarterback. That's why they're not 1 and 2. That's why they're not 3. That's why they're not 4 or 5. They got bounced by a rookie quarterback. Their quarterback in Jared Goff, I don't think when the rubber meets the road can go out there and get it done. When your run game is getting hit in the mouth over and over and over and over and over again, and they start to play the run, can Jared Goff go out there and win you that game? He just hasn't proven it before. So I do have the Lions at number 6. You lose both your coordinators. I feel like they're going to take a hit there. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. Yes, they were hurt. That's what everyone in the comments goes, oh, we were hurt. We were hurt. Everyone's hurt, brother. Everyone's banged up going into the playoffs. You got bounced by a rookie quarterback. A rookie, let that sink in. A rookie quarterback. A dang good rookie quarterback, though. Shout out the Commanders. At number 5, we have the Ravens. I think we have the Ravens this high. They really, I feel like they added D-Hop. Can we get a short round of applause in the comments, ladies and gentlemen? They added D-Hop. They did do that. Is that going to make a difference? I think it can make a difference. I think D-Hop still got a little gas in the tank. But what D-Hop is going to bring to the table ultimately, he's going to turn Zay Flowers into a dog. A dog, ladies and gentlemen. And not only because he's on the court, I think he's going to turn him into a dog with the knowledge he can give him. I said the court, the pitch, the field, whatever we want to call it. The knowledge he can give him, okay? That's going to be priceless to Zay Flowers, which he does need a mentor in the locker room like that. Zay Flowers is going to be coming back. Derrick Henry, obviously timeless. Father Time, who cares? He's going to run for like 1,000 plus, 1,500, 2,000, something like that. Something ridiculous. His body is he's just a specimen. Just an absolute specimen. And don't get me twisted on how many MVPs? 1, what? 2, what? Does Lamar have 3? Or did he get robbed from Josh Allen last year? You know what? Let's look it up. How many? Oh my God. How many MVPs does Lamar Jackson have? How many MVPs does Curry have? Oh, I clicked on LeBron James. I thought that said Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson have 2, right? Okay. 2 MVPs. Should potentially be 3, maybe 4. Can Lamar go out there and get it done this year? That's the question. Can he go out there and win some playoff games? We'll have to find out. At number 4, we have the Buffalo Bills. What did the Bills do this offseason? I'm putting them this high because they got Lamar Jackson. I think they did get a little bit better on the defense. I forgot who they just went and signed. The offense, I'm really like Keon Coleman didn't do a lot last year. I'm thinking Keon Coleman really does fall into his spot this year. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver. We knew going into last year he was going to be a project wide receiver. He's good on the jump ball. He's good on blocking off cornerbacks. I think he's going to be a great asset for this team. Don't really know who they added to the wide receiver core, but with Josh Allen there, I feel like he can get the ball to anyone. We have the Buffalo Bills at number 4. At number 3, we have the Washington Commanders, and I have the Commanders this high because the way this team is built, they're just built to thrive. You got around your young quarterback, your young guy, he is built to succeed. You got Robinson in the backfield. Who else do you have? Austin Eckler brings a lot to the team for a veteran. You got Zach Ertz out there, brings a lot to the team as a veteran. You got Debo out there, who is now going to bring a lot to the team as a veteran. You got Terry McLaurin. I forget who their wide receiver 3 is, but I'm almost positive he's an absolute dog. The defense, you got B. Wags over there. Bobby Wagner, one of the best to ever do it. Top 5 all time. Multiple, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many times he has led the league in tackles. Dog. Seahawks fan, by the way. Dog. The Commanders are drafting young, putting veterans in positions to be veterans, not only on the field, but in the locker room, teaching the young guys how to go out there and get it done. And I only see the Commanders really going up from here. At number 2, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs are going to have a fall off year. Honestly, I have them at 2. They just went to the Super Bowl. I feel like they're going to be bumped down a few pegs this year. I feel like they're grasping at another championship when they need to be getting younger around Patrick Mahomes. One of my landing spots for Kyle Pitts. It could be interesting to see Kyle Pitts in Kansas City take a little pressure off of an aging Travis Kelce. What do we think about that, Jason? And Hank? What do we think about that? I think that could be a good move. Go and get some youth around Mahomes. This year might not be the year. This might be a year we don't see the Chiefs in a Super Bowl, which we have seen in the past 3 Super Bowls. 4? 3, right? 4 would be Rams, Bengals, right? We've seen Patrick Mahomes play in a lot of dang Super Bowls already, ladies and gentlemen. At number 1, we have the reigning, defending NFC Philadelphia Eagles, who could potentially be playing in one of the hardest divisions in football. You got the Eagles, you got the Cowboys, you got the Commanders. I'm sorry I said the Cowboys before the Commanders. That was in no specific order, by the way. The Giants could be a little something this year. I think the Giants are going to be better than the Raiders. We'll put it that way, but I think the Broncos are probably going to be better than the Cowboys. Both of these divisions fighting for one of the toughest divisions in football. So I think the reigning defending will always be number 1. It's going to be hard to move them out of number 1. We know the Eagles start slow. I can see the Eagles dropping to 5, but I think they're going to stay in that 1 to 5 range. They lost some pieces, but if their GM told me, don't look down, jump off this roof, I think I would do it. I trust Howie and what he's doing. Not even probably, the absolute best GM in the league. Philadelphia Eagles at 1. And that is our preseason NFL power rankings.